Good morning, everyone. Our today's topic is future continuous tense. As it's clear from its name, future, it means we are talking about an uncertain time. Continuous, it means progressive. Action, which is expected to be continue in future. Structure or formation of future continuous is subject, then will or shall. After that, be and fourth form of verb. Fourth form, it means ing form of verb. First verb plus ing, and then object is used. For example, he will be playing football at this time on Sunday. We use will or shall according to the subject. With first person pronoun we use shall, and with second and third person pronouns will is used. He will be playing football at this time on Sunday. On Sunday, it means coming Sunday. Future time is referred here. In negative sentences, we use subject, then will or shall. After that, not is used. Be, verb plus ing and object. He will not be taking his exam next week. In interrogative sentences, we use helping verb before the subject. At first, will or shall, then subject, be, fourth form of verb and object question mark at the end. Will you be taking part in the debate? Next one is interrogative negative. At first, helping verb will or shall, then subject, and after that not is used. Be, verb plus ing and object, and there must be question mark at the end. Will the farmers not be watering the plants? We can also write won't the farmers be watering the plants? As we know, will not, it is written as won't, and shall not, it says shan. Okay, so we can also write like this: won't the farmers be watering the plants? Yes students, it's the structure of future continuous tense, and now we are going to do its uses. The first use is to refer an action that will be in progress at a time in future. Again listen this: to refer an action that will be in progress at a time in future. For example, we shall be taking our test at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Here we are talking about that action which is expected to be in progress in future. Maybe test started at 9 o'clock. Then we say the test will start. Future indefinite, we use their future indefinite. The test will start 9 a.m. and maybe it has to be over at 10 o'clock. Exam will over at 10 o'clock, but at 9:30 we know that at 9:30 the action will be continue. So we shall be taking our exam at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Second use is for actions which are already planned. It means already we have planned that in future we will do that. Okay, the actions which are already planned or expected to take place in the normal course in future. In future, the actions which are expected to take place. For example, I shall be writing an essay tomorrow. Maybe there will be any essay competition and you are going to appear in that. Then you will say or you will write, I shall be writing an essay tomorrow. Okay. Next example you can take: when he gets home, his daughter will be reading. It is expected. When he gets home, we are using here first verb with when. Indefinite is used here. When he gets home, his daughter will be reading. It means it's expected when he reach home, his daughter will be reading at that time. Okay, you can also take another example. When you reach there, she will be sleeping. It means it's expected when you reach at her home, she will be sleeping at that time. Okay, yes students, you have to remember one thing. See this example. When I reached there, she was sleeping. When you reach there, she will be sleeping. When I reached there, she was sleeping. This sentence is of past continuous tense. When I reached there. Remember this in this way. If we are using second verb with when, then we use past continuous. And if we are using here first verb, then we are expecting for future. We will use future continuous. Is it clear? Listen again. If we are using second verb with when, it means we are talking about the past. The incident had happened. Okay, when I reached there, she was sleeping. Past continuous is used there. And if we are using here first verb, it means we are expecting कि when I reach there, she will be sleeping. It means just it's my expectation कि she will be sleeping at that time when I reach there or when I will reach there. Okay, is it clear? See the next. Also remember, only benign questions, request or invitations. In interrogative sentences of future continuous tense, listen, in interrogative sentences of future continuous tense, only benign questions, request and invitations are denoted. Okay, in interrogative sentences of future continuous tense, only benign questions, requests and invitations are denoted. For example, will you be going to the market? It's just a polite question. Will you be going to the market? Next one is, also remember this, stative verbs are not used in continuous. Already in present continuous tense, I told you about the stative verbs. Stative verbs are of 5 types. If you want to know, see the video of present continuous tense. Stative verbs are not used in continuous. For example, I am using only one verb. For example, she will be loving this book. Okay, see this. Is it right? No. Love, it's a stative verb. It's a fixed verb. Instead of writing this, we will write she will love this book. This one is correct. It means stative or fixed verb. These are not used in continuous tense. Okay, here we have completed our future continuous tense. Okay students, you have to do this. Thank you.